How soon after that game do you go back and look at the tape, or do you try to avoid that as long as you can?
I tried to avoid it as long as I can, and I actually ended up watching it probably about 5 days later, and really was disappointed just because of the little things that we saw. And I'll be quite honest with you, I tried to downplay the fact that we hadn't been in the playoffs for a while, that this was a little bit different stage. And the truth of the matter is, it did get us. It was big to be on that stage. It was a whole new event for a lot of us. And we didn't handle that situation very well. Quite honestly, the 49ers took advantage of that. We didn't play the way we were capable. The hard part was we were still within striking distance coming into the second half and missed an opportunity to score on our opening drive. So a lot of things that we left on the field. But, again, you got to give them credit because they're a very veteran, very savvy playoff team.
So what do you take away from that playoff game that helps your team get to the next level and maybe beyond in 2014?
Learning to handle the situation, circumstances, and staying focused on the task at hand. We knew that Seattle was going to be the opponent for the NFC Championship game, and quite honestly, I think we got ahead of ourselves. We forgot that we had to play the 49ers, a couple of us. I wouldn't say all of us, but I think that was part of it. But just staying focused at the task at hand, handling the situation, circumstances, and maintaining your composure, because we didn't handle that situation very well either. So, and that falls on me. I'm the head coach. I got to make sure that we as a football team do the things the right way.
Is there anything specific you look back at that bothers you, something you did or shouldn't have done, a call, a decision, anything that you think about now, I should have done this differently, I would have done it differently?
Well, as I look at the whole season and kind of go through it in my mind, probably the big epiphany that I had as a head coach came after the loss to Buffalo. There was a couple things that happened in that game that when I went back and looked at and realized that, I should have gone for it on fourth down and won the first time. Instead of kicking the field goal, going up by 6, giving them just under 2 minutes to move the ball, I had a chance to put that game away, and I didn't do it. And credit to them because they got the ball, drove down, and threw the winning touchdown pass. So I anguished over that for a long time, thought about the mistake that I made as a coach. And I think it kind of gave me a little bit more, there is no such thing as by the book. Because I did technically what everybody says, I did it by the book. Well, you know what? There is no book. There really isn't. It really comes down to the game, the situation, the circumstances. And I thought about that for a long time. So as I go back, if there really is one thing that I would like to change during the regular season, it would be that one thing that really kind of pushed me over the edge and really, I think, helped me as a coach and eventually, I think, helped us as a football team was that decision.